Hey, you guys, welcome back to a new day, a new vlog. Welcome back, beautiful people. Happy Monday. It is Monday, you guys, and I made it through another work day. Okay, I have been feeling a little off, like not like sick type of off, but like off of like I don't know, like I just feel. I don't know how to explain it. I can't explain it. I don't know. I can't explain it, but maybe it's just my nerves. Maybe it's just like my anxiety acting up because I feel like I had to call my son 20 times just to, even though I had called his girlfriend, he was like, yeah, we made it back from the beach okay, and so I don't know. I be feeling like I have to, excuse me, I have to hear his voice in order to like ease my mind. Just like my youngest one. I gotta know that they're okay. Like I gotta physically hear them say something. So I was calling my son like 50 million times. And then about 5:30ish, he called. I texted him, I was like, call me. And he called right back. So it's like, and then I kind of felt, I ain't no, it ain't no kind of, I felt like better because I heard his voice. He was like, yeah, mom, good, I'm just doing the install, I'm at work, just training people. But I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like, I need to do a good prayer over myself, because I don't know, I just been feeling, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain how I'm feeling. I just been feeling like off a little bit. I don't know. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good day. I am about to get up because, excuse me, I've been sitting here since I got home. I put me some of those Tyson's hot wings in the air fryer. And that's all I had. I did eat me a little ice cream sandwich. And now I'm about to go. I forgot to take the ground turkey out to cook for dinner for tomorrow. But I think he has enough left in there for his lunch. And this will be tomorrow's his last day. And then he's off for the next few days. So he should be good. But I am going to go ahead and make the rest of this broccoli to add to his lunch. So I'm going to get up, I'm going to wash up the few dishes that I have, and then I'm going to put that broccoli on, and then I'm just going to probably just get ready to lay it down, y'all. I didn't have much going on today. Of course, I did Instacart when I got off from work because I got to make me some puns. Y'all know how that goes. And, yeah, so let's make this happen, Captain. Okay, I really don't have any dishes. I had like one plate in a pot that I cooked this breakfast in this morning. But I'm gonna go ahead and wash these three things I have to wash, and then I'm going to make his lunch. I'm gonna make the broccoli for his lunch. And I forgot to take the ground turkey out. It's frozen, but I'm gonna take it out and then I'm gonna put it back in the refrigerator. So I guess I'll cook it tomorrow. But I think those days that I have worked straight and no day off is catching up with me, y'all. It really is. Because I'm feeling like dragging. I'm dragging a little bit. I'm dragging just a tad bit. Y'all don't pay no attention to my shirt. I got stuff all over my shirt. But yeah, y'all, I'm feeling a little like that. But the goal is to keep going. I pray about it, keep moving as long as I got the strength in me. I'm gonna keep moving and Okay, y'all, babe, that was my husband calling me. He was at, because, you know, this year my son graduates high school. My youngest one graduates high school. And he called me and was like, because last night he was getting me like, did you get the tickets yet? About, you know, plane tickets. And it's like, y'all, all these planes that are crashing and it's so much going on. Like, I am totally scared as fuck to ride the plane right now. Like, it literally took everything in me to go and see him last February. And I was like having I had to like calm myself down because I have anxiety. And when I got on that plane for the first time last February, my anxiety was up here. But I calmed myself down. Now, the flight from South Carolina from here to Jersey was 45 minutes. I think we got there early, 30 minutes top. And my son is in Texas, okay? And that's not going to be a 30, 45 minute flight. Like, and then he called me. He was like, well, how long does it take to get to Texas? That's like a 20-hour drive. Okay? I said, why you ask me that? He said, because, you know, one of his friends just called him and told him that it was another plane crash, y'all. Listen, at this fucking point, I might have to gather up some people and we can just drive and take turns because at this point, this plane situation, this plane situation, y'all, this plane situation is really like irking me. Like it's getting to the point to where it's like, I'm willing to drive and gather up some people and be like, look here, play. I've seen people do it. My friend Erica did. But y'all, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to come. That's why I told my son to call me tonight because he's supposed to be going with me. So I don't know. And it's like all the trains that they have. It's like none of them really goes to like where the city of Texas that my son is in. So it's just like weird. I don't know, but y'all, all I can tell y'all is your girl is scared, okay? And I just don't have time. Like, I'm not a plane person anyway. Like, I don't want to be getting on no freaking plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking, but y'all don't see me. I'm not the type that want to, like, get on the plane and I'm just not a plane person. Like, I remember years ago when I was, 19? And I literally went to go stay with my sister in San Diego, me and my oldest one, because it was just me and him. I think my oldest one was like 1 year old, and I was like 19 or something, I don't know. But anyway, I literally took the Greyhound from South Carolina to California. I did. She's like, you don't want to catch the train? At the time, I was even scared of the train. But I'd rather do the train before I do the plane now. Like, my husband, I just got my husband a little concerned. Like, how long will the ride? He's like, you sure the ride 20 hours? It's 20 hours from South Carolina to Texas. That's a 20-hour drive. Now, I'm not saying this is not possible. But I would really have to take a week off. And my son would have to be willing to take a week off. Because that's just not like a turnaround type of trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like a turnaround type of a trip deal. Like, you know, that's just not like let's be honest. That's not, you know, a trip where you can do a turnaround. No. That's not the type of flight that is. Like that. No. So I feel like he's a little concerned. I've been concerned since the planes and another one, then another. It's like, come on, like, y'all, what is going on? At this point, you know, they say you will get in a car before you will a plane. But look, nothing is impossible. And I know you're not supposed to think negative, but at this point with all this stuff going on, baby, Okay? And it's just so like still surprising to me. Like, I'm having to go to Texas to see my son graduate. Never thought in a million years that my son wouldn't be with me. His senior year, whole high school year, like, he's been with his dad since his 9th grade year. And not because my son was taken from me or none of that stuff. It's because, you know, he normally would go during the summertime. So during that particular summer, he called me and was like, he wanted to try to stay a school year with his dad. And of course, I was all against it. No. Y'all know how us mothers are, very protective. You know, what's the motive behind it all? And my oldest son's like, Mom, you know, maybe you should just let him go, you know, whatever. And, you know, he was like, you know, you can take time for yourself. You know, you was, you know, raised us and, you know, do some things you want to do. And it made sense, but it was still hard. But anyway, he ended up staying and he ended up liking it. So he's been up there his last 4 years of high school. His whole high school year, he's been up there. Okay. And, you know, I never thought that I would be having to go and see my son graduate. Like, never in a million years. I've never thought that I would have to be the one to go and watch my son walk across the stage in a whole nother state. But you know what? God is good. And I'm so thankful that he had a father that wanted to be in his life. Even though we have differences. But at the end of the day, that does not take away from him being, you know, there for his son. Even when my son wasn't living there permanently. He came and got him Christmas, you know, every summer. And some Christmases he just didn't want to go. So he stayed home. And, you know, it just all was in his mood. But depended on his mood. But, y'all, this dilemma. I got to talk to my son tonight. Like, we got to figure out we got to get the plan together. Because, honey, your girl is on edge and may not even hear yet. Like, I've been thinking about it. It's like, Lord Jesus, I gotta get. And before the plane situation stuff happened, I was still on edge. Like, dang, I gotta stay on air for 4 hours, then a delay, then I gotta get on another. It's just like, I gotta get on 2 different flights. Now, I've heard if I go to Charlotte, then it won't be but 1 flight. But if that's the case, then I would have to drive from Dallas to the city that he's in. So I don't want to do that either. Like, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, I got the broccoli on. I washed up the few dishes that I had now, which wasn't really nothing. Look at it. That's all I had in there. Because I try to make sure I clean up behind myself. And I try to make things easier for me in the morning. Because I get up at 3:30. When my husband gets up at 3:30, I make his lunch. I make his breakfast and all that stuff. And most of the time, I don't go back to sleep. I just get up and I just stay up until it's time for me to go to work. So, and maybe that's why I'm feeling a bit more sleepier, because I'm not, like, my body was adapting to not getting up because his schedule changes every month. So it's just like 1 month days, 1 month nights, 1 month days. So he's back on days. Like I said in my previous vlog, my body is getting adjusted back to working up at 3:30. Okay, so I think that's why I'm feeling a little tired. And then my husband be wanting to get up and play some hanky-panky. And I'd be like, look here, baby. I'm tired, okay? Hanky-pank later.